Wednesday and Thursday on BET. Some fans here, and you'll be at Caroline's in New York, May 16th to the 19th. Welcome aboard. Lonnie Guinier, we all know that name from the Clinton administration days, law professor, and their new book, The Miner's Canary, Enlisting Race, Resisting Power, Transforming Democracy. We'll be talking about that. Nora Vincent, I do all the time in the Los Angeles Times, also a senior fellow at the Foundation for the Defense of Democracy, and James Marsters, who is the guy on Buffy who can actually really act good. Give a hand to our panel, if you would. Okay.
Why is colorblindness limited?
Why?
Because if you really
Martin Luther King said, "Hey, don't look at us by what color we are.
First of all,
judge us by people."
That's true, but that was only one line in a long speech, and he also
so
wrote
what was he leaving out there?
That he supported affirmative action, that he had supported making America do good.
See, that's
on
the
its
thing.
debt.
The operative word in the man's language is should. We should do this. Not that we do this. And if we don't do this now, how do we work towards doing it? It's obvious
you don't
that
work
we
towards
should.
doing it by
and
not doing
affirmative
it.
action is only a very tentative step toward that. We do not have a level playing field. We do not blur the races. Anybody who questions this should look at the O.J. trial, should look at programming, and appalls me, look at programming on BET.
I said nothing to you about O.J. or nothing like that.
How many people? Okay, every white person thought O.J. was guilty. Every black person.
That shows how much. Excuse me, I like you a lot, but that shows that you do not hang around or understand black people, because black people never thought O.J. was innocent.
They
knew he was guilty. It's just what they said to white people.
No. Let me clarify.
Please, they knew he was guilty.
What this was about, what the O.J. trial was about, since we're gonna go back in the Stone Age, we didn't give a damn about O.J. Simpson. We was cheering Johnny Cochran for studying the white man rules and beating the white man at the white man game. That's what we was cheering.
They knew he was guilty. Okay.
Well, I can't say we know.
But could we move to something that's a little more substantive?
Can I just finish respectfully?
You ain't substantive. Where you think you at,
Respectfully, I want to finish my point is, I'm coming out of the cannons, man. I'm sorry. The point is, there is not a blurring of the races. We live in an almost apartheid situation, and we need to take serious action.
Hey, don't use apartheid. That's too inflammatory.
There's a schism between blacks and whites and other races, and if you look at BET and who watches BET and who doesn't watch BET,
y'all watch BET. It wouldn't be on if y'all wasn't watching it. Y'all watch BET.
All I'm saying is we live in a stratified racist country, and we should admit it.
Here's my question, Bill. What is wrong with saying that somebody is black and they're doing good, just like they just had the Academy Award?
I agree with that.
You never should have had affirmative action, because affirmative action is something that says you've been done wrong. So we're going to give you some kind of program that's allegedly going to rectify this. And really, it was us arguing for it. And now we don't even get to use it anymore. You know who get to use it? And please, white women, don't write in. But white women get to use it. Immigrants that come over here get to use it. Everybody but us. You've never seen any black person go into a company and say, I'm here to interview for the affirmative action job. Get rid of it. We don't need it. I don't need a help up. There's no affirmative action in comedy. So, we don't need it.
I completely agree.
Wait a second, because I wanted your job on BET, and I could not even get in the door.
I completely agree with you. I lump affirmative action in with welfare. What should have happened under the Johnson administration is multiple jobs programs. Head Start up the yin-yang, and trying to make a level playing field so that America can finally reach its potential. What they gave us was affirmative action and welfare, which are woefully inadequate. It doesn't mean we have to stop addressing the situation. It means we have to rethink it.
But Lonnie, let me ask you what you think about that. Because in 1990, the census had only 5 categories: black, white, Asian, Native American, and Mariah Carey. And in no, I'm kidding. And in the year 2000, the census had 63 categories. Aren't we really all blending together so that we really don't know who?
We're talking about race as a political category, as a verb, not a noun, meaning that race really tracks power, it tracks the distribution of resources in ways that not only affect and disadvantage people of color, but also disadvantage working class and poor whites. The difference is it's visible when it collects around black people. It is invisible when it collects around working class and poor whites.
I have something to add here. Okay. I think a lot of the reason that blacks have not been afforded the same melting pot experience that all other people who come to this nation have is that there is fear, anger, and guilt. Black people are mad about what happened to them. There are two. Please.
No, I want to know. I want to know. What are you talking about that happened to us?
Well, come on. What are you talking about?
I'm trying. No. Because first you say fear, guilt. Wait a minute. Because see, this is what kills me about the discussion of race. I know.
I'm not going to stop talking until you shut your beautiful mouth.
I'm glad you said it was beautiful, but you always want to go back to what happened to us. What are you talking about? You talking about slavery?
200 years ago is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Okay?
Stop pretending.
I'm not pretending. I'm just saying that we did not start at slavery. No. There were free blacks here higher than 16, 19. So don't talk about what happened to us.
To make a point.
I can't believe white people want to talk about what happened to us.
Wait a second.
We only want to talk about what happened to us like it happened to them.
Wait a second. Let me explain something to you. Wait a second. Let me tell you what happened here. He was making a point. He was saying black people are still mad, but he was defending them. But apparently you're so mad you attacked him for defending you.
Because all of us are not mad. All of us are not mad.
I understand that.
But I don't want him to get on that. All of us are not mad. It's the people that make money off of pimping race that are trying to say we are mad. All of us are not mad, so get off it.
Okay, I've offended you, but let me make my point, all right?
Thank you. I accept it. I will accept sex for barter to make me feel better.
At this point, we're going to have to work on that. Now, if I can finish my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Over the course of 400 years of this country's history, yes, I am, 600 million people died. Black people died under slavery.
600 million?
600 million over the course of 400 years. We are talking about more than 1 million a year. Okay? This is not a small thing. This is a huge legacy, and if we don't face it, we are going to burn. Not in 25 years, maybe not in 100 years, but we are either going to fly or sink on this issue. And the reason that blacks have not been included in the melting pot is because, well, you pissed me off. So the reason that they have not been included in the melting pot is because all us white people are afraid that you're mad at us. Well, a lot of white people, a lot of black people are afraid, and there's a lot of guilt flowing around.
Can I give you another theory?
I'm done.
Wait. I have to take a break. But those are powerful words from a guy who dyed his head white. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.